Okay, thank you, Doctor. My next guest is a very talented actor and comedian, and Kevin was seen in the television series Coming of Age. And this week he has a comedy special, One Night Stand, which debuts on HBO. And then in San Francisco, he'll be doing a benefit for Special Olympics on the 30th of March. Would you welcome Kevin Pollak? Kevin? Okay, you did something when you walked in there. You did it last time, and you gave me a look. You didn't see it at home. You did an impression of Peter Falk, who is back on the air again, as Columbo.
Which I'm very excited about, that he's back on.
Now, you gave me the
Well, let me just say something right now, if I can, please. I don't mean to bother you about this.
What? How do you...
Oh, excuse me, yeah, if I can just say, Mr. Domingo, if I might add, the missus and me, we're very big fans, sir. We truly are. That song you sang... Oh, jeez, I'm sorry.
How do you do the...
Well...
Now, I don't understand.
It's a trick.
How do you do the eye thing?
Actually, he said that when I finally met him. He said,
How do you do that with the eye?
it's a trick I learned, and I wanted to actually teach you tonight if I could.
Oh,
If you will.
please.
Now, I saw you do Columbo on this show. It was a few years back.
Yes.
It was a very good impression, but it was missing the eye, so
Well,
I thought
I
I would give you...
didn't have the eye, you know.
See? All right, now.
How's the eye go?
Here's how it works.
Yeah.
These would be the eyes, and they don't
Yeah.
normally stick this far out of your head.
Yeah.
No, but so what you'll do is you'll cross your eyes,
Yes.
and then you look to the left. You cross your eyes. As you look to the left, the right eye is already looking to the left from the cross position. So it's cross the eyes, look to the left, cross the eyes, look to the left, all the while saying,
Pardon me, geez, I hate to bother you like this.
all right?
All right.
Cross the eyes.
Cross the eyes.
Look to the left.
Look to the left.
Cross the eyes.
Cross the eyes.
Look to the
Look
left.
to the left. Oh, pardon me, I hate to bother you. Is that
That's it.
Oh, pardon me.
See?
I got it.
It looks
I got
like
it.
just one eye is moving.
That's weird. You do some rather obscure impersonations, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Last time I did the Albert Brooks, which was very strange to do. Actually, I would say Jay Leno is probably one of the new obscure
Did you
impressions.
do Jay?
Well, have you ever heard anyone do him?
No, I don't believe so.
The very first time I was here was in June. Willow, the film Willow, had come out, and I was in that. And Jay calls me at home. He says, "Yeah, Kevin, Mr. Leno, listen, geez, I don't think the heat off this movie Willow is going to get any hotter than it is right now. You want to do the Tonight Show with me?"
That's right on. That's right on.
Oh, you know, that's very good. That's very good. Oh, yes, that's very good. Very good. I'm working on the eye thing.
It's coming.
Do you have an actual ear for this? Did you grow up in a neighborhood where you heard a lot of different...
Oh, yeah. I actually grew up in, I think, one of the toughest forms of poverty, Jewish middle class.
Are you from New York? Are you back in New York?
No, I'm originally from San Francisco.
Yeah. So you had the city to draw on all
a lot
these
of
various
voices,
groups.
a lot of bizarre characters. And I would definitely listen. With the Columbo, I was just so glued to the set.
Right.
You know, it just comes through osmosis. There are a couple of other strange impressions that I do that help out in everyday life situations. For example, Reverend Jim from Taxi, we all know, the spaced out guy. Well, I had a situation, it was just a couple of weeks ago, Saturday morning, 7:30 in the morning, there's a knock at the door. Now, I don't mind saying, if you're going to get me up at 7:30 on a Saturday morning, you'd better have a cash prize or a strippogram, you know. So I open the door, and there they are, two guys with the 10-speed bikes, and they're asking me about how they can save my soul. Well, it was just too perfect, you know. I had to do Reverend Jim. So he said, "Yeah, we want to talk to you about saving your soul." So I said, "Okay, doke. Come on in, fellas. You want a beer?"
Oh, that's very good. That's very good.
They
split?
jumped back on the bikes and went
Yeah.
off that porch toot sweet. Yeah, it was great.
It comes in handy.
Yeah. Every now and then they come in handy.
Do you ever
They
do
really
any political?
Well,
you get in that area?
I miss Ronnie. I
we
enjoy
all
doing.
miss
Yeah,
Ronnie,
we
yes.
miss him a lot. I'll tell you.
Well, he's still around, you know.
Well,
Yes.
see?
Yeah. You got to hang in there. Bush is not easy to do.
Normally,
Bush is kinda
presidents
difficult.
take about half of the first term before people start doing them. I'm having a tough time with
Yeah.
George Bush. You know, some of the impressions everyone does. Like, I would say Jack Nicholson is probably the Nixon of the 80s. You remember in the
Everybody
70s?
wants to get a hold of Nixon. Yeah,
everyone
Nicholson.
did Nixon. Now everyone's doing Nicholson. In fact, we could probably get everyone and just put the brow down like this. We could all do it. And though he comes in
You
handy...
take on a...
Well, you have to do the whole buddy thing, Jenny, so...
Where would you do that now?
Now,
Where would you do? Where would you do?
Here's
this?
an example. Now, this is almost a half a year ago, but I couldn't resist once again. I'm in line at the store. I don't know if I can say the name. It's something Mart. And I'm in line.
Like Z-Mart or
Sure,
something like
could
that?
be.
Sure.
I'm in line, and I'm buying a lot of things I just don't need, you know, because that's what you buy when you're at that store. Just a lot of... like yarn. I think I had a...
Yeah. That light goes on and the announcer says,
Yeah.
attention, and you go there.
I had a couple of bushels of yarn under my arm, and I'm in line, and a lot of people in line. A woman in front of me is not only writing a check, she's balancing her checkbook. Well, you know, there's a lot of tension in this line right now. There's a blue light special on tension at this moment in the store. So I try to loosen it up by just turning her around. Excuse me, ma'am. I realize, of course, that subtraction can be mind-boggling. You want to pick up the pace here? We'd like to get our useless goods before we're dead.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah, the eyebrow.
Hello. Yeah. You have a wonderful ear and body motion with those things. There's a lot of that, isn't it?
Well, it has to be. I don't like doing just the voice. David Fry and Frank Gorshin, who had that rubber face that was just so great, could change. Right. I think that's where I first got into watching them.
Was impressions the first thing you started to do?
Yeah, that's how I started out, and then developing...
Most kids do. I'm a comedian. They start doing voices.
Well, actually, everyone mimics people when they're first growing up. That's how they learn to speak.
Now, you did Albert Brooks. Now, a lot of people should know Albert Brooks. He's been on the show. He's a very funny comedian, but I guess he's probably best now, for broadcast news.
Academy Award nomination,
yeah.
Sure.
But can you do just a...
Well, let me just say this, and then I have to go home because I'm nauseous, okay? Listen to me. No, I don't feel good. It's this whole environment here. People are watching me, and I'm not comfortable. Hello, everybody. They hate me. It's not good. It's just not good.
That's dynamite.
That's really good.
You got it.
I'm working on the eye thing. Cross your eyes, look left. Oh,
Cross the eyes, look to the left.
And keep doing that.
That's right.
Now, you have to do...
Just one eye move. Just one eye move.
That's all it is.
That cracks me up.
Simple little trick. That's all it is.
Now, we'll be right back. Stay where you are.